Hello, welcome. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me for today's favorite oil. Today we're going to be covering our perfume called Whisper. I laugh because any one of these oils can really be called a perfume at the end of the day. Maybe not the Terra Shield, which we just covered yesterday, but Whisper for sure is actually one of our main blends that is considered our perfume. This particular guy has tons of beautiful oils in. Again, so many, I'm going to read them out. So we've got bergamot, ylang ylang, patchouli, vanilla bean, jasmine, cinnamon, labdanum, vetiver, sandalwood, cocoa bean, and rose. So what's great about this particular oil, again, as though it's going to be a perfume, so it's going to smell great, but you're going to get a lot of side benefits, such as emotional benefits. It's even considered a hormonal oil, so it helps to balance women's hormones. If you're dealing with hot flashes, again, it's an emotional oil dealing with emotions such as anger. It's great to help to calm that down. But what I find really neat about this particular one is that I always get people to smell this out of the bottle first and then apply it to themselves and then smell it once they apply it to themselves, because this one actually will react to our body chemistry and it will adjust itself based on our body chemistry. So every single person that wears this smells differently. Although I haven't had a chance to actually compare, one of my favorite things to do when I do one of my classes is to get everybody to do this and then smell each other's, because it's awesome to see how some might become a little bit more fruity or florally or spicy. It's quite fascinating. Now, when I talk about perfume, I can't talk about perfume without talking about history. I personally love the history of essential oils. It's one of those things that, they say that it was even back in 4500 BC in China or India where they were first seeing this. We definitely have Egyptians that were using these, and we've even found scrolls. So I believe it was called the Ebers Papyrus, which was the Egyptians' scroll showing the usages of all sorts of herbs and things and fragrant oils and things along those lines to help heal diseases and whatnot. So what I find really awesome is we used to use perfumes for their healing properties. Somewhere along the way, as knowledge got passed along through the Greeks and the Romans and so on, the European businessmen came along and really enjoyed the scent. And by the end of the 12th century, European had brought perfumes to Europe. So what's neat now, if you consider, I mean, I personally have never worn a perfume my whole life because I don't have a sense of smell. I am loving these days that as I do walk around and wear my regular oils, I am constantly being commented on my smells, which, again, you wouldn't know unless you have no sense of smell. It's so great to be told you actually smell good because you really have no idea. But if you consider the perfumes that we use nowadays are typically synthetic, so again, absorbing into the skin, which is the largest organ of our body, and I feel that some people complain about headaches from the synthetic nature of perfumes. I know a lot of people don't even like lavender, and that's because for the most part it is typically a synthetic scent. It's not even the real thing. So what's great is, coming back to essential oils, you can use them as perfumes and you're also getting all those extra side benefits from all the different oils that are being used and things along those lines. So check out Whisper or another essential oil and use that as a perfume moving forward, and you'll get those extra benefits. You know, again, if you just have it wearing on your wrist and you need to calm yourself during the day, give yourself a little whiff as you go along and it'll bring you right back down. So just other ways to use essential oils for your everyday use. Thank you so much for watching. Again, feel free to give me a shout if you have any questions about particular recommendations that you may need or certain oils that you'd like to hear about. I thank you so much for watching.